All right, guys, this one will be quick. So I got attachments for the attachment. Got the Titan heavy duty drawbar system from Titan Attachments. I got that for an awesome deal. I think it was about like $150 at the most, I believe. You can go back and watch the video where I first featured it. I think I give an accurate price for it, but you can look it up too. This is the standard series one. It's not the lowest end version and it's not the highest end. Like the super heavy duty one has two different places for suitcase weights, whereas this standard version only has one bar for suitcase weights, and then like the economy version doesn't have a place for suitcase weights at all, and it's just a drawbar. So with this one, it's a great value because you can put 8 suitcase weights on here and use this as your ballast. You can use it as your gooseneck, moving your gooseneck trailers around with your tractor, and you can also use it for regular trailers, moving normal trailers around. You can put like your 3-way or your 4-way ball in there. It also comes with a hook, which I have I got a little ball attachment that has the 3 different size hitch balls plus a big hook on the end on that already. But if you didn't have that, you could use, they got the chain hook on there for pulling stuff. And this is just for your so you can make your basket, your safety basket with your chains. And but yeah, you know, it acts as a ballast. It acts as 2 different types of trailer removal. You can hook chains up. It's a great attachment. It's just, you can't beat it for the money. Now Heavy Hitch sells this. I just recently got this. I hadn't even tightened down the bolts, and I didn't buy their combo set that comes with this part. I got this off of Amazon. This is nat steel, solid, 100% solid steel 2x2 shank. It's not like those cheap ones that just have the a hollow tube. They bend up. Don't waste your time or your money. I've watched YouTube videos where they use it for 15 minutes and the thing was bent up inside the drawbar. And of course, this is a much better quality 3-point drawbar than like the Harbor Freight version and things like that. The problem with the Heavy Hitch one was the price. If you buy the pipe layer attachment and what they call the combo shank, it's $350, whereas I got this on Amazon for $120. You know, they sell a bunch of different ones. You can find one for $50, like the Vever and stuff like that. They have fitment issues, and I just spent the extra money because I didn't want to have those problems that I saw other YouTubers having who got the really cheap ones. So I got this for $120, and this by itself from Heavy Hitch is $120. So I saved over $100 by piecing it out. Now I took a chance because I was like, well, I don't know if the Heavy Hitch pipe layer attachment is gonna fit on the nat steel shank. Well, as you can see, it does. You know, I hadn't put these guys, tighten these down yet, but as you can see, it fits, and I have my shank at its highest setting. You know, it doesn't have to be there, but I have a subcompact tractor, the 1025R, and my 3-point can pretty much lay on the ground. That's how low that 3-point goes on that tractor. Bigger tractors, the 3-points are not gonna go that low because, you know, the tractor is sitting on tires that's 4 times as tall. But this little tractor, the 3-point can hit the ground. So I didn't need a extra long shank. I guess if I wanted to dig way down deeper, because I noticed when I was trenching with this, like it was burying all the way up to here where you see the dirt. It was really going down, bro. But I didn't really need that. You know, I'm just running wire and some water lines. My dad has some new properties that he needs to run some water lines too. So that's what we'll be running with it. When it's time to do his water lines, I'll probably drop it down a couple holes, because I think his needs to be a little deeper, maybe 20 inches or something like that. Has to be below the frost line or something like that. Yeah, I've been out here spreading rock. Spread about half of it. It keeps raining, which is kind of nice in that I can see all my low spots. I got to get some art. What do they call that stuff? We call it fill dirt, but it looks like sand. It's like architectural sand. It's orange, and that'll fill in. It's really, really, the water flows through it super easy, but it gets hard and packs in like clay, and it's very easy to spread. It spreads just like sand. I mean, it's basically, it's just not the fine grade sand that you use to make mortar with. It's a step down from that, but it's perfect for leveling off land. But yeah, these are my latest purchases. So I'll be using that to run my 50 amp service to this spot, which I'm making camper sites here. So for this pad, I'll be running like maybe 75 to 100 feet of cabling from power. Put a 50 amp service out here, run it to my main pole, and then up front to my dad's house, I got to cross the road and run about 150 feet of wire for another camper spot, and that's going to be a 30 amp service. And then I also got to run water to that one as well. So that's why I went ahead and spent the $120. I was already invested in this. I wanted that for moving around campers on the property, and then I bought this thing to aid in burying the lines, doing trenching without having to rent a ditch witch or, you know, try to borrow one from somebody. And then after I saw how well it worked, that's why I didn't buy all this at one time, because I wanted to see if this thing was going to do the job. And this thing performs awesome. That orange thing, the Nat Steel subsoiler, that thing works great. And so it worked so well, and it went so deep so easily. The tractor had no problem pulling it through roots and everything, that I had to go ahead and get the pipe layer attachment. So that's what we got now. So whenever it dries up a little bit, probably in a couple days, I'll go ahead and maybe Friday or Saturday, because I ordered 250 feet of wire, and I got a bunch of PEX, and I'll start running that stuff, and I'll do a video then. All right, guys, that's what we got. RB Tech Pro out.